The wonderful sounds of nature. I left some cracked corn. I leave a little bit up in a bucket up here in the front porch. I tried to give Cluck a hug the other day and he wasn't having it. He got me on the hand a little bit there. He's not too aggressive though, but he's a good rooster. Keep the hens in line. He does tear up them brown ones though, and that silver lace one, I don't know. I think she just maybe gets picked on by the other chickens. I don't know. She's missing all her feathers there on her back, but she's not bleeding or nothing. They just had her feathers all picked out. And the brown ones, they look pretty roughed up, both of them. But my buffs, they're fine. All my buffs are fine, and this black one, she doesn't look like she's been touched. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a rooster thing or a pecking order thing. Not sure. Look, there he goes, chasing them. Oh, he's trying. He gets kind of mad whenever we're free ranging. He's been trying to chase her all morning. Might be time to think about getting a new rooster, maybe. I don't know. It'd be an awful shame though, because he's we had all of our eggs fertile on that first hatch we did, so he's doing his job for sure. But every once in a while you will see stuff like that where he chases the hens around and roughs them up. I don't know. I think as long as they're free range though, it's not too bad. It's just whenever we're doing something where we keep them locked up for a couple of days, they start going crazy. Here's the babies. Mama. Getting bigger. we've been kind of keeping an eye on them, but you know, anymore it just seems like the other chickens just don't really mess with them when we're free ranging them like this. I think maybe it might be more of a concern down the road when Mama kind of goes back to being regular chicken. So maybe that won't offer the same protection, I don't know. But for right now, it seems like they're doing just fine. We leave them out here all day and they don't ever get in fights with the other chickens, and other chickens don't really mess with them. Unfortunately, they're small enough they get to the outside of the fence, but as long as Mama stays in here, that's all that matters. They come right back. And they do like to run along the fence, so they're in and out of the fence a lot. And I kind of worry about the birds coming and getting them. But another week or two, and they probably won't be able to get out of there. If they're already too, they might already be too big. Just about, some of them. But not much you can do, you know. You just gotta let it be. And surprisingly enough, I haven't seen a lot of hawks flying around. Usually they're all over the place. I don't know if we just timed it just right or what. And I free range these other birds all the time, and we never have any trouble with anything getting them. So we lost one chicken very early on because the coop got left open before we had this fence up. And I don't know what it was. I think maybe it was a fox. But ever since we put this fence up, and I kind of fortified the coop for a while, and I trapped a bunch of raccoons and possums and a skunk. Ever since then, we haven't seen anything out here. I got a bunny rabbit somewhere underneath the deck up there, and I set a trap with some apples in it, and nothing's touched them. No raccoons or anything. Tried to get them, so I think we're pretty safe. Here's other Mama. Still doing good. Eating and drinking. Oh, I need to get you some new food. Your food got all wet and nasty in there. Not exactly the best setup, but it's working so far. So we should have about another 8 or 9 days, and we should be hopefully getting another litter, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how many eggs are under. At least 12. I know at least 12. So hopefully we got as good a fertilization as we did on the first run, and we get, you know, a good hatch rate. And then we gotta figure out what to do with all these chickens. Like I said, we might keep a different rooster. Maybe get rid of old Cluck. What, you want to go? You want to go? Do something. Do something. Back up. See what I mean? They're on the other side of the fence. But as Mama moves, they come running back. I really like we got 2 black ones. I really like them. And Mama, the black Mama over there, she's one of the smartest chickens we have. She's not super friendly, I guess. She's kind of sociable. She'll come up and mess with you. But she's definitely the smartest chicken too. And I just really like those. So if at least one of those turns out to be black, we'll probably keep. If one of the black ones turns out to be a rooster, we'll definitely be keeping that. But we'll see how many end up being hens. I didn't sex any of them. I can't tell, man. People, they look at the feathers and they say you can tell, but I'm just not. I haven't, I guess, done it enough to really have it figured out yet. So we'll see. Look, she'll find something and then she'll squawk to them, tell them to come over, but it's hanging too high. They can't eat. They can't eat from it. It's over here, guys. It's in your coop. Why weren't you eating in there? Don't be doing anything in there, Cluck. Aye. He stepped on one of them. Usually I don't let him in the coop, but see how she flares up whenever somebody else comes up? That usually keeps everybody out. Yeah, we're going to have to work these guys out. Get out of here, Mama. Go. Go. You don't need to be in here. Go. Go. That's right. That way. Go, 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 go. There you go. See, she got them over there. We got one stuck. Oh, we got two stuck. Over here, you dummies. Nope. Other way. Other way. Other way. There you go. Go. Where you going? This way. That's the same food as you got, Cluck. It's just ground up more. You're killing me. What is this one doing? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, man. Get out of there. I'm thinking about doing something else here. I just have to constantly throw wood shavings on that to keep that right. And I've seen people do the sand, like the concrete sand in there. So I've been thinking about that. Just right here in this section. As for our rollaway nest boxes, they've been working pretty good. I had to put some shavings in here for them, and now they pretty much exclusively lay in them, at least, because they were at first. They freaked out and they started laying everywhere. They were laying. One of them was laying on the ground. A couple of them were laying like in the coop, but not in the nest box. But they all seem to pretty much be laying around now, or laying in the nest box, and we got about 80% success rate. We get about average probably about 5 eggs a day right now. We got 7 hens, so we average around 5, and I'd say 4 of them roll down into the box. Right now I got too much stuff in here. I gotta pull back from where I was messing with it earlier, but so it's not gonna really roll down very good in that, but we get about 4 out of 5 that roll down, and the last couple days we haven't had any broken eggs, so may or may not be working okay. Oh, really? That's not where you go, man. Get out of there. That's fine. Fine. we're gonna find some eggs in there later. For some reason, they love to lay in that little coop too. Whenever I had it open originally to the before we had the chicks, I had it all connected in, you know. And they always seem to love laying eggs in there, all of them. We might get like 7 eggs, and 6 of them being here and 1 of them being there. It's crazy. So that's where we're at. We're gonna have some chicks in another week or so. We got all these babies. Seem like they're all doing good. They go in and out of the coop on their own. They follow mama around, of course, but they can fly in and out of there real easy. And we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do next. Whenever our other babies hatch, I'm gonna have to probably come up with another plan here on how we're gonna move everybody around. And then also at the same time, I'm gonna have to figure out something new to do coop wise, because between this coop and that coop, it's not gonna be enough space, I don't think. I gotta redo the perches too, to be a little bit more efficient, I think. Not really sure. Well, yeah. I had a camera in there trying to find the egg eater. But right now I've just got 3 little perches in there, and they all perch on the higher one. Something to keep in mind is when you make perches, make them all the same height, because they're just going to fight over the top one. And if you make it big enough for all of them, then all of them are just gonna be on the top one. So so anyway, I think I'm gonna take these off and run it long ways here. Run like 2 of them the length of the coop, and it's gonna be kind of tricky, but I feel like that's gonna be a lot more space for them. And then I'll just make them all the same height. And I'm kind of trying to decide here what I want to do, but I think what I might do is maybe just make the perches and then put legs on them, and then just slide them in here after I take these out. And that way I can just pull them back out when I want to clean it. And it'll just make it that much easier. Maybe have some way to fasten them on this end or something. That's just going to make it way easier to put them in there, because I don't know how. I don't want to climb in there and do it. I took all the shavings out here because I was trying to get them to lay in the nest boxes, and they were trying to lay here, so I kind of took the shavings out to kind of tell them to go in there, and it seemed to work out, but it's a mess now. So I got to get some shavings back in there soon. But yeah, so far so good on the chicken farming. I think everything's going good as we could hope. So I think that'll be about it for this one. I just want to do a little chicken update, show you the chickens, baby chicks. And I'll make another video hopefully whenever we start getting some hatchlings. So thanks for watching.